All MGM properties in Las Vegas and countrywide are currently under a cyber attack. This is causing massive system failures this morning in Las Vegas. Websites are down. People are not able to get into their hotel room as the mobile keys are locked out. Slot machines, ATMs, and a large portion of financial transactions are disabled at Aria, and it is currently spreading to other properties. According to insiders, this began early in the day yesterday, and while steps were taken to keep the situation under control, it is continuing to get aggressively worse. MGM has released a statement saying they are aware of the issue and are working on it. It is estimated that information relating to millions of guests may have been breached. While all of the websites are down, they are directing people who are directly impacted to call. But the fact is, right now, nothing can be done. Employees are sitting with their hands tied. As the situation develops...
All right, giving our praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All praise, all glory, and honor to Yahweh Shem Yahushai by Shem Kakodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, our leadership. Peace, mercy, and grace to the household of faith. The elect Shalom. And welcome back to another report. And ironically, this takes place in the time of 9/11, right? Which 9/11, you had a big, event, that changed the world. You know what I'm saying? Life was never the same after that event. And as we've been saying through the Spirit that, actually they've been saying it, that another 9/11 style event is coming, which is going to change life as we know it. All right, and that's going to be cyber terroristic activity, okay? And this is just the beginning. You're going to see more and more of these outages. I know out here where I'm at and on my side of town, I'm looking on the Ring app, and a lot of people have been complaining about their internet being down and their power being down. You know what I'm saying? Just on a random sunny day, dry conditions, and the power's out. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to see many more of these inconveniences, many more of these sorrows, many more of these events that are going to get people, that's going to lead to people taking the mark, just to have some type of peace, safety, convenience, okay, which is all a scheme and a wile of the devil. And these people not being armed with the armor, and they're going to get hit by it. All right, so problem, reaction, solution is in effect. All right, let's play this clip real quick, because this is what this is going to lead to. You know what I'm saying? They talked about people not having access to the room, not able to make financial transactions, personal information being compromised. Check this out.
When Elias Brotberger goes to work, he doesn't need ID, and he doesn't need money. In fact, much of what he needs to get through the day is hidden right there, just below the surface, in his hand.
You like to touch it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, weird. Yeah, it's like a grain of rice.
Yeah, a grain of rice.
Embedded in his hand is a microchip that serves as his keys, his ID, and his wallet.
A grain of rice.
Yeah, a grain of rice.
Embedded in his hand is a microchip that serves as his keys, his ID, and his wallet.
All right, so there you go. So the chip serves as your keys, your ID, and your wallet. All right, so like they say, swabbing them, they talking about with the fourth industrial revolution, you're going to become the QR code. You're going to become the wallet, the ID, the finance. Everything is going to be merged into you, and it's going to be merged via the mark of this beast system, which is this. All right, this is it. This is clear as day, right? Plain to the holy, stumbling blocks to the wicked. So this is where they're going, and they're going to have more and more of these things happen where people are going to want something. That's called the reaction. They're going to create these problems, and the reaction is going to be, hey, this is awful. This is, I couldn't get into my room for 2 days. This has ruined my trip. My accounts were stolen. My personal information was, well, if you have this inserted into you, then you can you can access your room in the event of a cyber attack. You can access your ID is with you, your information, your personal data, which your ID now is personal data, because everything's going digital, which the ID was data information anyway. But all of this is going to be consolidated to this little bitty device, which just goes into you. Now you're protected, all right, from these things happening. All right, it all goes back to peace and safety. 1 Thessalonians chapter 2 and 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Okay. Once these devils, really get this thing out there, get it mandated, pursuant to Revelation 13th chapter, verse 16, they're going to get it mandated. It's going to be law. Okay, you're going to have this. Then sudden destruction is going to come, the missiles. All right, the Lord's going to come, the angels. All right, and then this nightmare be over with. So I just wanted to report on that, man. That's what's happening. I confirmed this via MSN News. And hey, stay prayed up, stay locked in. I pray it was edifying. On to the next one.